Children, good morning. Now, all of you take out your general science reader. We'll start with lesson number 6, food we get from plants, page number 61. Warm up activity. Here, what shall we learn in this? Now, in this, we will learn about the types of plants, uh, part of a plant used as food, and how plants are useful to us. So we get food from both plant and animal. Circle the food products that are obtained from plants in the image given below. Obtain means we get from. Now we get our food both from plants and animal. Now see, this is bread. Bread we get from wheat. First we get wheat, and from that it will go in the mill, it will grind, and then we get the powder flour we get. Then after that it goes into the bakery, and the baker fellow makes the bread. That this is tomato we get from tomato. This is tomato soup we get from tomato plant. Now this is omelette. The omelette is what? Egg we make from egg that the fowl gives us. Now this is chicken. You know what is chicken? You know what is chickpeas? Chickpeas is white peas. Cholas, we make cholas, na, though we call them chickpeas. This is milk. So this we get from the plant. This tomato soup, not tomato soup, we get tomato from the plant, then we make the tomato soup. Yes. Now this is from an animal fowl, from the murgi, and this is also chicken. This is also from a plant. Yes, chickpeas means cholas. Now milk we get from cow. Now when we look around, we see many different types of plants around us. Some are very tall like the coconut tree, while some plants are short like grass. Now see, we see many different types of plants around us. Yes. Now some are very tall like the coconut tree. Coconut tree is tall. You see around in Mount Abu, the date palm, that is also very tall. While some plants are short like grass. Plants are useful to us in many ways. Plants are very useful to us in many ways. They don't only give us food, but besides giving us food, they give us many more things. They give us food, wood to make furniture, give shade to the tired traveler, hold the soil together, give us oxygen, and make the air pure. Now, see, plants are useful in many ways. They give us food, yes, wood to make furniture. Now we make furniture also. How? From the wood only. Yes. And big trees, huge trees, they give shade to the travelers, those who are traveling. When you are tired, you sit under the tree, it gives you shade. Yes. And it gives you cool breeze, and the soil holds the root together nicely in the soil, and it gives us oxygen and makes the air pure. Most importantly, they make the earth green. Now see, so plants make the earth green. They make the earth look beautiful. They give us fresh air. They give us oxygen. There are so many qualities in a plant that which gives us and which is useful to us. They are also home to many animals and insects. Yes, now plants are home to animals and insects. Tired animals sit down. Birds make nest on the tree. Insects also come and make house under the tree like the ant. Yes, there are so many animals also. The woodpecker makes a house. Yes. In this chapter, let us learn about the different types of plants and the food that we get from plants. Now we will learn here types of plants. Now we have learnt about different types of plants in the previous class. Let us revise. We have learnt it before when you were in class 2, and in the previous chapter also we have learnt about herbs, shrubs, trees and everything. Now you see these different kind of trees. Yes. Now here trees. Now and here is also a tree. Now you see the shapes. Big and strong plants are called tree. Here you see this big strong plant. Big strong plants, they are called trees. They have thick woody stem. What they have? Thick woody stem, known as the trunk. Known as the trunk. They live for many years. They live for many Yes, trees vary in shapes and size. Vary in shapes and size. Different in shapes and size. This is vary. See, one tree is like this. The other tree is like this. This tree is like this. You see the trunk, how strong it is. Yes, and they are different in size and in shape. Yes, for example, the coconut tree. Now this is the coconut tree, mango tree, and the neem tree. Hmm? All these are different shapes and size. They are very strong trees. Yes. Turn to page number 62. We have learned shrubs. Shrubs are plants which are not very tall and have a bushy look. They have many woody stem and have many branches. For example, rose and hibiscus. Now you see two examples, hibiscus and rose. What is this hibiscus? It's a shoe flower, and rose, you know what it is. So plants, they are not very tall and they have a bushy look. They have many woody stems and have branches. For example, rose and hibiscus. Now you know what is shrub. We have learnt in the previous lesson. Herbs. Herbs are very small plants that are soft, thin and green. Stem. The stems are weak and break easily. Herbs live only for a season. For example, grass and mint. Now this is the example of a herb. Now you know what is mint also. Grass, you know, you have seen, it is very common. Mint is pudina. So these are all very tiny plants, soft plants, and they live only for a season only. That is, an example is grass and mint. Now climbers. Climbers plants have weak stems that need support like sticks, frames, and or walls to grow erect or straight. Erect or straight means straight, sida, are called climbers. Climbers means they are very weak plant. They need support like uh, they need a stick. You put the stick, you need a frame or support on the wall, then only it will grow straight. Yes, and are called climbers. For example, money plant and grapevine. Grapevine means grape ki dal. Grape, money plant you have seen, grapevine you have seen. All these are climbers and they are very weak stem. Now creepers. Creepers are plants with weak stem that grow along the ground. Yes. Now they grow along the ground. For example, watermelon and pumpkin. Now watermelon and pumpkin both are big one plant, a fruit. Yes, and this is a vegetable, pumpkin. Yes, so they will grow on the ground only. So they need their weak stem. So they grow along the ground. An example is watermelon and pumpkin plant. Now parts of a plant used as food. Now we eat some part of plants. Yes, most of the food we eat comes from the plant. We eat different parts of plant. Now what are those? We will learn. We eat leaves of plants such as spinach, mint, cabbage. Now what is spinach? Spinach is palak. Mint is pudina. What is cabbage? Is patta gobi. And coriander as food. Coriander is hara dhania. Yes, so you know that we eat the leaves. Hara dhania we cut and put in the curry. Now you know what are leaves? What are this? Spinach is palak. Mint is pudina. Then cabbage, you know, and you know coriander as food is hara dhania. We eat roots of plants like carrot, beetroot, turnip and radish. Here you'll find, see, pumpkin plant, here cabbage is here, spinach is here, radish, turnip and carrot. Yes, so we eat the roots of the plants. We eat stems of plants like potato, ginger, sugarcane, yam and many more as food. Here you see coriander, potato, ginger and sugarcane. These are the stems. Yes, here potato, ginger, sugarcane. Yes, and many more foods. Okay, children, now this much is enough for now. So I want you to learn shrubs, herbs, climbers, creepers, or plants of a food used as food. Lot of learning work. So do lot of learning work. Yes, in this, so you should know leaves of a plant, root of a plant, stem of a plant. Okay, enough for now, and see that you update yourself in all your written work and learning work. Okay, children, take care and remain safe.